Little bit of a disclaimer, guys. Before you pop this thing in, you might want to tell your neighbors to hold on to their butts. This is Jurassic Park, the ultimate trilogy consisting of Jurassic Park, The Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3, brought to us courtesy from Universal Home Video in an exclusive Best Buy pack in which the trilogy comes in a Steelbook. So, it's only exclusive to Best Buy or Future Shop if you live in Canada. It's about the size of a DVD case, which is really kind of unfortunate, but however, since it is considering that it is a set, I'll let it go just this once. And besides, the Steelbook for Jurassic Park, you know, one of my favorite movies, and so I gotta go with it. But cover's very reflective, black. The logo in itself, along with the outer rim, is embossed. Everything else is flat. The back slip of it all, containing just the bonus features, the ultimate Jurassic Park experience, and I'll definitely get into that in a second. And the top of it, right here, so it does not contain the flap that the Ultimate Trilogy has, or at least the standard one. So here we have Jurassic Park on Blu-ray and DVD, and this is another thing too about the Jurassic Park Steelbook edition that is here at Best Buy, and the fact that you get not only the Blu-rays, but you also get DVD copies of the films. So if you're interested in that, I mean, it's all good, but you also get the digital copies, not on disc, but through internet download. And you have The Lost World here, and it contains a little bit of a right in here, and digital copies. Don't want you guys to see that, but we'll get to those in a second. And Jurassic Park 3, which does kind of slide out occasionally, but just snap that in there and you'll be good to go. So, but that's basically the packaging of it all. I'll just leave this off, which is a very well put together package, and for $60 you get the DVD copies plus the Blu-rays and the digital copies. It really isn't that bad. I mean, that bad of a deal. So, but what you really want to know is, okay, how does this look, how does it sound, and extra features, stuff like that. Well, in a visual sense, it's good, but it could have been better, especially considering that this is a Steven Spielberg movie, or at least a Steven Spielberg helmed series. But if anything, I'd give the I'd give the visual picture quality rating of a 4 for every single one of them. Yeah, every single Jurassic Park film in here would get a 4 out of 5 from me. And the fact that they look good, very, very detailed, especially within the first one when the first Brachiosaurus is brought up and during the whole majestic sequence and everything is crystal clear. Everything looks great, colors are vibrant. Only problem though is that it has all three movies have a very noticeable amount of edge enhancement, which does kind of dock the score just a little bit, and thus it causes haloing and blah blah blah. But I mean, most visual files will feel a little bit bad about this. Color timing, like I said, the color is great, but the color timing is just sometimes it's a little bit off occasionally. But however, it's a very good jump from the DVDs, but it could have been much better, especially considering how good Steven Spielberg's movies have been brought to Blu-ray. And so it's kind of a disappointment with that regard, but could have been worse since it is Universal and the history of catalog titles they've had. It could have been worse, but it's still could have been better, but it's still very, very good and worth the price. Audio, though, is a different story. I would definitely give the audio on all three films a 5 out of 5. Reference quality, it's like, I don't want to really gush about it like I did over Lion King and everything, but audio quality gets a 5 out of 5. It was given a DTS-HD Master Audio 7.1 on all three films, which Universal knew what to do with this. And just to let you all know that, yes, the LFE and the bass, when you hear the initial boom, boom of the T-Rex's footsteps, it rocks the place like you envisioned it would. You just crank that SOB up and just bask in all of its Jurassic glory. And you're going to be in for a very good ride when, in the initial introduction to Jurassic Park, you start with the bum, and then with all the shrubbery and the insects all around you, the surround is very, very lively. When the action kicks up on all three films, especially the T-Rex sequence within San Diego, that works out well. The rumble between the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 is very noticeable. Anything with the Spinosaurus is great. And of course, how can I forget about the roars? Like I said, with the footsteps, just remember, warn your neighbors ahead of time. They're gonna think something bad is going on upstairs or downstairs, wherever you're at, but it's gonna be one wild ride. It's like the next recommendations video I make, this is definitely going within the audio department. It is everything you envisioned it would be with regards to the sound. Universal knew what type of movie this was in terms of its sound design, and gave it the royal treatment. And John Williams' score, especially his iconic score, sounds magnificent, absolutely incredible. It really makes me hope that E.T. and Jaws will have great sound as well. But moving on to the supplements, we have the Return to Jurassic Park documentary that is brand new. It totals for about, I want to say about maybe 45 to about an hour or so on each disc, give or take. The Lost World Jurassic Park is probably the weakest of the batch to have with regards to extras. No commentaries, because Spielberg doesn't like to do commentaries, but basically everything else has been ported over from the DVD releases, the previous DVD releases. But just for the sake of the Return to Jurassic Park documentary alone, that thing is so in-depth that I found it very impressive, and it fills kind of the void that I felt with regards to the DVD extras, and that I felt that it lacked a really good documentary, and sure enough, my wish has been changed. So, but Return to Jurassic Park, all the archival featurettes and behind the scenes of your DVDs for The Lost World, Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park 3, they are all on here. Works out great. But to sum it all up, picture quality for all three, I'd give a 4 out of 5. Audio quality out of the 3, I'd give a 5 out of 5. And for extras out of all the 3, I would give I really don't want to do a 0.5 system, but I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Actually, no, I take it back. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it is typical of Spielberg, but the lack of commentary really does kind of hurt a little bit. So, but you're a fan of Jurassic Park, go out, grab this for the audio alone. All you audiophiles are going to absolutely love it. And I'm pleased to announce, as if you guys really did care, with the release of Jurassic Park, basically all of my top 5 favorite films have been released on Blu-ray now, with Back to the Future, Color Purple, Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction, and now Jurassic Park. So I'm definitely happy to add this to my collection. You should be happy as well. So take care of yourself, guys. Go enjoy this. If you feel like the Steelbook is worth your extra $10 along with the DVD copies, go ahead. And yes, if this video is successful enough, I will give away the digital copies to anyone who comments on this. So go down, give your thoughts about this set. If you have any questions whatsoever, please post them on the comments section or PM me. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. And so take care of yourself, guys. Peace out.